In the northwest of England, just 34 miles apart, stand two cities, two cathedrals of football, two religions, one silent war. Liverpool, Manchester United. To some, it's just a football match. To others, it's history, pride, economy, and blood. But this rivalry, it didn't start with the ball. It started with a boat. Long before goals, there was gold, economic gold. In the 1800s, Liverpool ruled the waves. Its port was the gateway to the British Empire. Manchester, landlocked and industrious, was forced to rely on Liverpool's dock fees. So in 1894, Manchester built its own answer, the Manchester Ship Canal, a 36-mile engineering rebellion. Liverpool called it betrayal. Manchester called it freedom. And thus began a tale of two cities, rivals in trade, rivals in class, and soon, rivals on the pitch. Liverpool FC was founded in 1892. Manchester United, as Newton Heath, had already existed since 1878. But their paths wouldn't cross meaningfully until the 1960s. Bill Shankly, Matt Busby, two Scottish masterminds born just 30 miles apart. They didn't just build teams, they built identities. United had George Best, the rock star in red. Liverpool had Keane and then Dalglish, kings of the Kop. From the ashes of Munich, from the scars of Hillsborough, the rivalry became more than football. It became tribal. The 70s and 80s belonged to Liverpool. League titles, European Cups, unstoppable under Paisley and Fagan. Meanwhile, United struggled. Moments of flair, but no real glory. Then, the tide turned. The Premier League was born, and Sir Alex Ferguson took over the new empire. Liverpool faded. Manchester United rose, with Giggs, Beckham, Scholes, and later Rooney and Ronaldo. The message was loud. Ferguson said it clearly. My greatest challenge was knocking Liverpool right off their perch. And he did. Then came the 2010s. United declined post-Ferguson. Liverpool rose again under Jurgen Klopp. They became champions of Europe, then champions of England after 30 long years. Now, both clubs chase something more than trophies. They chase legacy, identity, redemption. And every time they meet, it's more than 90 minutes. It's scars, it's revenge, it's stories passed down through generations. This isn't El Clasico. It's not just a derby. It's Liverpool versus Manchester United. The red of the Mersey, the red of the Mancunian heart, the sound of "You'll Never Walk Alone" versus the roar of the Stretford End. Two cities, one history, one hidden war. Because while others battle for the moment, these two battle for the soul of English football. In the 21st century, the rivalry didn't cool down. It evolved into something faster, fiercer, fueled by money, media, and millions of eyes around the world. This is no longer just an English rivalry. It's global, it's digital, and at its peak, it's personal. The early 2000s were dominated by Manchester United. Roy Keane, fire and fury. Gary Neville, unapologetically Mancunian. And at the heart of Liverpool, a hometown warrior, Steven Gerrard. The matches weren't beautiful, they were brutal. One goal often settled it, one tackle could define it, and no player ever walked away unscarred. Then came a new chapter. Benitez came with logic. Ferguson answered with legacy. In 2009, Liverpool beat United 4-1 at Old Trafford. It shook the red half of Manchester to its core. Benitez said, "Facts. These are facts." Sir Alex didn't blink. That year, United lifted the title, again. The rivalry was no longer just on the pitch. It was in microphones, press rooms, back pages. Anfield, Old Trafford. A racial abuse case that would stain the rivalry forever. Evra-Suarez and Patrice Evra. An FA ban, a refused handshake. And the game that followed had nothing to do with football. This wasn't about cities, it was about character. It left wounds, some still haven't healed. In 2015, Liverpool brought in a German, Jurgen Klopp. The energy changed. He turned doubters into believers. Mane, Salah, Firmino. Gegenpressing, chaos, goals. In 2020, Liverpool finally did it. Champions of England for the first time in 30 years. Manchester United? They watched from below. Suddenly, Liverpool was the model, and United, the team in transition. March 5th, 2023. Anfield. Liverpool 7. Manchester United 0. The heaviest defeat in the rivalry's history. The world couldn't believe it. Erik ten Hag's project shattered in 90 minutes. Fans called it revenge, but it felt like reckoning. Now every clash is unpredictable. Both clubs are rebuilding. Both crave identity. Old Trafford roars, Anfield shakes. But both know trophies are no longer guaranteed. The rivalry has changed. From muscle to mentality, from tradition to tactics, from British blood to international firepower. But one thing remains. Liverpool versus Manchester United. It's not a derby, it's not El Clasico, it's older, deeper, more human. Because this rivalry isn't built on geography, it's built on generations. And every time they meet, you don't just witness a match, you witness the soul of English football, screaming from both sides of the North. They don't share a city, but they share blood, history, and hate. This isn't a rivalry born from location, it's a war forged from legacy. Two cities, two empires, one battle that never ends. Liverpool versus Manchester United. You think you know the story, but not like this. If you've ever screamed at the TV during this clash, subscribe to Legacy and Rivalry, like, and tell us in the comments what was your most unforgettable moment in this rivalry. Thank you.